Wonder Twins issue 1 by Mark Russell, Stephen Byrne on the art. Start of the new miniseries, part of the Wonder Comics line, the third book of the 4 that we're getting.
First one I've read.
First one Connor's read because Bendis isn't writing it, and I hadn't really no exposure to the Wonder Twins before this.
Yeah, Wonder Twin powers activate.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I've seen them. A couple of episodes of like Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go, stuff like that.
Well,
Yeah,
and they've always been a punchline just because their powers are so like
Limited.
She can turn into any animal. He can turn into water in a form, and it's so weird. And they replaced Wendy and Marvin, who were just kind of pointless anyways. So at least they could do stuff.
yeah.
But yeah,
It's basically them at school. It's the first I don't know if it's the first couple of days, but they're trying.
It's the first day of this school.
Yeah, they're getting used to the school. It's like, they're telling people about their history because it's like, tell people about your ancestors or whatever day at school, and he ends up telling this story about how when there's a storm on their planet, like everyone gets horny. And
a thunderstorm.
A thunderstorm, yes, which leads to the wonderful phrase "thunderlust" that comes
Better
up.
than bloodlust.
Better than bloodlust, yeah. Which honestly,
Thunderlust.
my favorite stuff in the book was probably when he was embarrassed about this, and then Wonder Woman finds out about it, and she like turns around to like Superman when he walks in and goes, "Oh, he's got the thunderlust."
So I loved everything in this book, barring one thing.
Mm-hmm.
There's one thing that didn't feel right, and that was Batman.
Oh, the story about these past.
Yeah. That felt particularly un-Batman. Even if it happened, which again feels un-Batman in itself, but it feels un-Batman to share it.
Yeah, it feels like something that I can't see it happening post the Wayne's death. If it was before the Wayne's death, which it seems like he would be too young for it.
Yeah, he's too old for that.
But it feels weird that he would be making stupid love letters like after his parents' death, just because Batman, but not in the traditional because Batman way.
Yeah,
this is such an odd book.
But it's delightful.
I just with the way that it is, and this is the guy that did the Flintstones. I had a maxi series. I guess it was only 12 issues, which makes me want to check that out now, just because of the tone here.
The page where Superman's explaining the function of the Hall of Justice, the hub, that was just delightful. Them all showing up for the mugger, and then Black Lightning being the one for the sea monster.
He's explaining they want to all dispatch to the same crime if they're not needed. It's just a panel of like the entire main Justice League team with one guy with like some diamonds like coming out of a window and like, really guys, all of you.
Yeah.
That stuff was funny. There was the odd joke that felt a little bit forced, like Superman saying, "Oh, we mainly just used the supercomputer to play music." Like, don't get me wrong, I like the payoff to that later on when the twins asked the computer to do something, and they're like, sorry, I can't really do that. Would you like to hear some Philip Glass? That was a good payoff. I did laugh at that, but the setup of Superman saying, "Oh, we mostly just listen to music," felt a little bit forced. But I mostly had fun. Like, it feels inconsequential in the grand scheme of things, but it feels like it's a decent little fun read that was making me chuckle here or there.
Yeah, and Burns' art is great. It's perfect for this book tonally.
Yep, matches the tone.
It does almost feel though it should just be out of continuity. I don't know if this needs to be in continuity with everything else.
No,
I don't think it really matters. Yeah. Because it's not going to have any impact or anything with it being in continuity.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's stuff like the Batman thing, whereas that'd probably be less of a problem if it was just out of continuity. Because okay, so this is like wacky cartoon Batman because they're all cartoon versions.
Yeah, but I would love to see Superman call him BG in another book.
Yeah, just call him BG. Yeah. I even Wonder Woman being like, "I'm underwhelmed" when she hears what the powers are. And I'm like, you're throwing Beast Boy under the bus here, because technically his power is that he can turn into animals here.
Yeah, but he doesn't need to tag anybody to do it.
That's true.
That's not to say. He can just do it.
This is true. So, no. But I had decent fun with it. What are you giving it, Matt?
Yeah, it's a 7.5. Like it's so odd, but it's so enjoyable. Tone's kind of what it should be for these characters. So yeah.
Connor?
I had such a blast. I'm giving it a 9.
Whoa!
I love this sort of book where it's just like, just screw it, just have fun.
Pete, imagine him reading Young Justice. Like,
I know,
it would completely blow his mind.
Yeah, but this has dialogue that I like.
So I will get Batman admitting he wrote a love song about based on the BJ song.
Yeah, no, I said that was the one thing I didn't like. That's why it's not more.
Read some Batman lyrics for the BJs now. That's the thing. I keep saying BJs. BGs.
Yeah.
Anyway, I give it an 8.
There's a joke. There's a joke there. Pete's got the thunderlust.